Criterion 2.3 Engagement, Diversity and Tolerance, total 70 points. This subcriterion focuses on the importance of the leadership's role in promoting employee engagement, motivation, and inspiration, and the extent of employee participation and collaboration within teams. It places special emphasis on the organization's commitment to embracing diversity, nurturing tolerance, and fostering inclusivity, thereby cultivating a workplace environment where every individual feels valued, accepted, and encouraged to contribute their unique perspectives and talents. The subcriterion may include the following 3 interrelated elements. 2.3.1 Leadership, Engagement and Motivation, 25 points. 2.3.2 Involvement and Teamwork, 25 points. And 2.3.3 Diversity, Tolerance, and Inclusion, 20 points. Let's explore each subcriteria element in detail. 2.3.1 Leadership, Engagement and Motivation, 25 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to ensure that effective leadership fosters a motivated and engaged workforce, creating a positive and productive work environment that results in increased productivity, retention, and job satisfaction. To cultivate a culture of employee engagement, people-focused leaders and managers motivate and engage the workforce, serving as role models for behavior and work ethic. The key focus areas under this subcriteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer Award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: create a positive organizational culture that encourages motivation and supports employee engagement. Leaders and line managers motivate, engage, and support their employees. Leaders serve as role models and exemplify the behavior and work ethic they expect from their workforce. If the leadership and management teams fail to demonstrate corporate values and the code of ethics through their actions, it becomes challenging to instill the same expectations in the workforce. Invest in leadership development to ensure that leaders can effectively motivate and engage their teams. Many companies implement comprehensive corporate leadership development programs designed for both current leaders and those with the potential to assume leadership roles in the future. Foster intrinsic motivation by providing meaningful and challenging work. In contrast to extrinsic motivation, intrinsically motivated employees stay engaged for longer periods as they find personal satisfaction in their work, which carries them through even the toughest challenges. Ensure the availability of motivation and engagement programs and systems. And conduct regular management consultative meetings with employees and workforce representatives. To better prepare for the Taqdeer Award submission and assessment, companies shall also try to keep in mind the key elements that the assessors might look for in each subcriteria element. For this subcriteria element, assessors might be looking for motivation and employee engagement culture, intrinsic motivation and challenging work, motivation and engagement programs and systems, positive impact on motivation and engagement, etc. Assessors might ask many questions, like: how do leaders and managers in your organization support, motivate, and engage their teams? How does your organization provide meaningful and challenging work to promote intrinsic motivation? Or, what motivation and engagement programs and systems are available? 2.3.2 Involvement and Teamwork, 25 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to cultivate a culture of employee involvement and teamwork that benefits both employees and the overall success of the organization. When employees feel involved and valued, they become more engaged, motivated, and committed, while teams that work effectively together are more likely to achieve their goals and drive the organization forward. Effective teamwork and involvement promote open and transparent communication, enhance problem solving, and boost innovation and creativity. The key focus areas under this subcriteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer Award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: encourage employees to take ownership of their work and contribute ideas and suggestions. Many innovative ideas are generated by frontline employees, as they understand customers' needs and challenges the most. Involve employees in decision-making processes and solicit their input on important matters to contribute to the organization's success. Create opportunities for team-building activities to strengthen relationships, build trust, and encourage collaboration. Turning creative ideas into innovative products and services will require collaboration from different experts across different phases of the innovation process. Therefore, it is important to create diverse teams with members from different backgrounds, skill sets, and perspectives. Once teams are formed, it is critical to define clear roles and responsibilities for team members to prevent confusion and duplication of efforts. Offer training in teamwork and collaboration skills to help employees work effectively together. Celebrate team achievements and milestones to boost morale and motivation. Finally, encourage teams to continuously seek ways to improve processes, products, or services. To better prepare for the Taqdeer Award submission and assessment, companies shall also try to keep in mind the key elements that the assessors might look for in each subcriteria element. For this subcriteria element, assessors might be looking for employees' involvement in decision-making policies, systems, and practices, organizational team structure, functional and cross-functional diverse teams, team-building activities and collaboration opportunities, team achievements, recognition, and rewards, etc. Assessors might ask many questions, like: how are employees involved in decision-making, contributing to the organization's success? How does your organization encourage team building, trust, and collaboration? Or, how does your organization celebrate team achievements and boost morale? Depending on the industry, your corporate strategy, and business priorities, each company may adopt unique policies, systems, and business practices to address this focus area. Therefore, you should choose the most relevant documented evidence to support your award submission. 2.3.3 Diversity, Tolerance, and Inclusion, 20 points. This award element addresses the need for participating companies to foster a diverse, tolerant, and inclusive workplace that welcomes and values employees of all backgrounds and diverse characteristics. International studies found diverse teams can solve problems faster than cognitively similar people, and workplace diversity leads to better decision-making, employee retention, and innovation. Diversity, tolerance, empathy, and inclusion are essential prerequisites for developing expertise, enhancing individual skills, and improving staff capabilities. The key focus areas under this subcriteria element that shall be considered when developing the Taqdeer Award submission, based on each participating company's actual systems and practices, may include, but are not limited to: establish a zero-tolerance policy for discrimination, harassment, and bias across the organization. Foster an open, empathetic, and inclusive culture where no one is left behind. Provide training to employees and managers on diversity, equity, and inclusion to raise awareness and prevent bias or discrimination in the workplace. Ensure that recruitment, benefits, and promotion practices are inclusive and support employees with diverse backgrounds, experiences, and characteristics. Celebrate cultural and diversity-related events and holidays within the organization, such as Eid, Christmas, Diwali, etc. Promote harmony and respect among workforce categories from different races, nationalities, genders, ethnicities, characteristics, etc. Make all employees feel that they are one team and belong to the same family. Promote harmony and respect among workforce categories from different races, nationalities, genders, ethnicities, and various characteristics. Cultivate an environment where all employees feel united as one team, fostering a sense of belonging to the same family. Provide access to on-site or off-site facilities for employees to practice their religious beliefs and carry out religious rituals. Many companies have workplace or project-specific on-site prayer facilities, ensuring that employees can comfortably observe their religious practices. Collect and analyze data on diversity metrics to track progress and identify areas that require attention. Most of the frontline jobs, such as cashier, cleaner, driver, etc., can be carried out by employees from different countries and can be both male and female. However, some specific jobs in some industries may have certain constraints. For example, construction workers will mostly be male instead of female. Recruitment for construction workers and laborers by private companies will mostly come from the traditional labor markets, such as India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and the Philippines, etc., to meet the skill and language requirements within the budget constraints. In such a case, the company shall provide their justified reasons in their award submission. However, if the recruitment has to be done in one country, to improve diversity, the company shall try its best to attract employees from various regions of the same country. To better prepare for the Taqdeer award submission and assessment, companies shall also try to keep in mind the key elements that the assessors might look for in each subcriteria element. For this subcriteria element, assessors might be looking for efforts in creating an inclusive culture, diversity, equity, and inclusion training, inclusiveness and diversity in recruitment, benefits, and promotion practices, on-site or off-site facilities for employees to practice religious beliefs and rituals, etc. For example, some companies have a special prayer room on the worksite and labor accommodations for employees to practice their religion. Others provide a day off on specific dates so their employees can celebrate religious holidays such as Christmas or Diwali. Assessors might ask many questions, like, how are recruitment, benefits, and promotion practices made inclusive for employees with diverse backgrounds? Can you share examples of cultural and diversity-related events celebrated within your organization? Or, how does your organization promote harmony and respect among employees from different backgrounds?